Welcome, powerful souls, to your 2024 energy forecast. And we're going to be looking at the overall energy for the entire year for love, money, and career. And then we're going to split out the year into 3 4-month increments. We're going to be looking at the top blessing for each of those periods, plus what top thing to be aware of. But first, if you're enjoying the content of my channel, make sure to hit that like button by giving me a thumbs up. That tells me that you like the content and you'd like to see more of it. You can also hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell. If you select the all option, you'll be notified immediately when I put out new content and also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I appreciate all the love and all the support, and you can be part of the Love Tsunami, helping send that Zen love out to the world by liking and sharing my videos, commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, and even becoming one of my YouTube channel members. If any of those inspire you, please know that I am sincerely grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for a personal reading, I do offer those and past life readings, and it's not too late to get them at 50% off until the end of 2023. All that information is listed down in the description box of the video. Alrighty, let's get into your energy forecast for 2024. All right, Cancer signs, this is your 2024 energy forecast, and we're going to start talking about love for the entire year, the overall energies, and we're going to be using these Journey of Love Oracle. So let's give these a shuffle, and then we'll dive in and see what Spirit wants you to know. What about love, the overall theme for 2024? So for our beautiful water signs, I do want this one right here for you. And we have Knowing Without Knowing, card number 41. I love that trusting knowingness coming in here. We'll put that up here. Let's see what energy comes in with this for you. It says, sometimes the heart knows in a way that the concrete mind and memory cannot. We feel something that we cannot quite express. Perhaps others are quick to dismiss it as a meaningless whimsy or irrationality, yet that feeling beyond the mind's capacity to fully perceive is the ancient truth of your greater self reaching through time and space to connect with you. Like a phone line extending from a more ancient place in the world, you can hear it crackle, perhaps, not the clearest reception, yet you can also sense the love traveling along that telephone line. The things that you feel and do not appear to make sense are the things to trust most now. You're being guided by a force far greater than your own mind. An ancient divine brilliance is reaching to you, communicating with you. You may not hear or understand it with clarity as yet, but you can feel it. Trust what you feel, especially Cancer signs. You guys are ruled by the moon, so you definitely get the emotional waves, right? This oracle speaks to you of the opening up of your higher mind, of the part of your intelligence that can dialogue directly with the forces of divine guidance and creation. These forces use symbols, abstract communications, through dreams and visions, through impulses that circumvent your conscious mind and have words streaming out of your mouth or flowing through your mind that you have not created of your own volition. Someone speaks to you and you respond with words that you feel you are hearing for the first time as they pour out of your mouth. Whose words are these? You wonder. It is your ancient self that speaks. So trust the strange and mysterious at this time. It is another way, an ancient way of wisdom that you are tapping into now. Enjoy this new sacred connection unfolding. And this oracle is also confirmation that you have relationships around you now and continuing to come to you that are from times long past. Yep, I knew it. Karmic connections that will take you further on your journey of love. Yeah, I knew there was this past life energy with this coming in here when it comes to relationships. So outside of everything else, you are definitely going to be kind of going to a new level in your spiritual connection with the spirit world. And, you know, it's like spirit speaks to us through our heart. That's why water signs, or people that have water moons or a lot of water in their chart, have this natural ability to connect to the spirit world, right? But regarding love and relationships, and whether it's romantic, friends, family, whatever, this is screaming about like Six of Cups energy, which for me is like past life. Like you're going to be expanding this coming year into diving into the deep emotions that are way below the surface in the subconscious, where the Akashic records are, and that you are starting to pick up on these deeper connections you have with existing relationships and friendships and with family, where you're like, this goes way beyond, like, into past lifetimes. And then if you're looking for love, you will come across this individual who is definitely, I mean, you're not going to even have to guess that it's them, because you're going to have this strong connection. Like, I know you from somewhere, and you don't know them from this lifetime, but from the past lifetime, and they feel the same way. There's a deep, deep connection that goes beyond lifetime. So I love it. What a beautiful energy for next year. Expansiveness of spiritual empathic gifts, diving deep into relationships, going to a whole past life deep level, unlike you've ever had. So I love that for you. And I know you're all on board with that, Cancer signs. And then, well, we might even get more of that as we look into the monthly information. But let's jump into the next big theme, which is money and abundance for 2024. And for that, we are going to use the money and the law of attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. All right. So, well, there's your card. So let's take a look here. All right, card number 27, which says, I will praise success wherever I see it. Look at these yellows. Different authors and decks. It says, when you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using money, you are pushing money away from you. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you, and that your primary work is to think and speak and do what feels good to you, then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about every important subject in your physical experience. Wow. So the energy that you're focusing on, you're taking your eyes off of everyone else and what they have and what they're doing and what income they're making and what abundance they have. And you're really focusing your energy, instead of that lower vibrational kind of envy and jealousy and judgment, you're looking at gratitude for what you do have, focusing on what you do want to have to come into your life next year. And you have this abundance. And I feel like a lot of the readings I've been getting are about whatever you focus on grows, like attracts like. But for you, I feel like it's just going to happen. It's just going to unfold organically that way next year for you. So you're going to realize what you've been focusing on, and you just have this natural inclination that changes to you're grateful for. You're just starting to see things and have gratitude for it. And I feel it has a lot to do with this emotions that you're plugging into there as well. So I love that for money and abundance. And then we're going to be looking into career and life purpose. And for that, we're looking into these Cosmic Journey Oracle. So let's take a look and see what do we got here. All right, they didn't want that one there for you. Your cards are just popping out of here. And so your effortless effort is fully required, card number 39. Yeah, and I felt it with that too. You've got like this, the focus of love and diving deep into your emotions. It feels like everything else like takes care of itself. You're like, yay, because you can do that. You dive and you swim deep in emotions already. And it says, huh? It's a complete paradox, right? How can you provide your effortless effort? And as you play with the cosmic concepts you encounter in this oracle, you'll start to develop a sense of when to push and when just to allow. There's a dance of action and surrendering, of doing and being. And by putting your full heart and 100% effort into something, you actually win. Putting in the work, if it's from a true place of meaning, is itself your reward. It's only the attachment to results that creates disappointment, frustration, depression, etc. So think about it. When you have expectations and they aren't met, you're upset, right? And if you're waiting on outside praise or recognition, you'll always be holding to it. By having no attachment, you are free. Your full, effortless effort is also required because we're all in this together. What is called for now is a solution for everyone, every sentient being, every stakeholder on the planet. Cosmic Catalyst questions that come with this one says, when is the last time I have felt in a state of flow and effortless effort? Cosmic checkbox here. Something you can do is for the next 24 hours, put your full effortless effort into one project and record what happens. So I like that. It's not work, especially if you're moving and going to your dream and you're enjoying the process of being and doing and not trying to get to the end of it. You know, that's when we get the stress. That's when we have all these fears. That's when we have all this, we feel like we're failing, and we have the fears come in that we're not going to get it done in time, and all this instead of enjoying what it is that we're doing in the moment and putting our full attention and intention into it in the moment. So I love that for you. And what we're going to move into next is we actually splitting the year into 3. So we've got 4-month periods, 3 of them, January to April, May to August, September to December. And we're going to use these Ancestral Path Tarot to find out what those are. All right. So let's pull here. And these are going to be the blessings for each of the 3 months. We're going to do one card for each to start off. And so for January to April, all right, that's that one. All right. So they're just like boom, boom, boom. They're meaning business today, Cancer signs. Like your cards are like Shazam, just flying out. And then we're going to be pulling from this I think it's Sambucas Tarot. And this is going to represent what top things they want you to know about each of these periods as well. So what extra information? What's the skinny? All right. So for January to April, all right. I did want that one. What else? Okay, and that one. And that one there. All right. And then May to August. Okay. Yes, they do want that one, and they do want this one. And this one here. And then here we've got September to December. All right, they do want those 2 and that one. All right. So we've got your cards here. So let's dive into the blessing first for January through April. You got the 4 of Swords. Peace of mind, mental stability, yay! So a great peace comes over you here in the first 4 months of the year. And this has to do with letting these expectations, and let me just show you this card because I love how they present this, because we've got the 3 swords around the door, which are expectations, which expectations equal disappointment. I feel like one of those said that, which is what the 3 of Swords would be. But here they are walking out the door, and here they have the Ace of Swords, which is what allows the peace and the rest to come in, because you're connecting to capital T truth, seeing things from a higher perspective, seeing things from up above, from a place of unconditional love, which allows you to cut away these small t truths and these fears, these expectations. So there definitely is this freedom type of energy that comes in with that. And I love that. So the first 4 months, this peace of mind. The fears are falling away, which allows you to step into this. And unconditional love is a fear killer. So as you're diving in and more into this deeper love and emotion, the mind is clearing up as well. So I love that. Let's see, what else do they want you to know? Yeah, the Chariot. So you have victory, movement, and the power of choice coming in. And it's great. The Chariot card, which actually is Cancer. So this is you showing up in your own reading here. It's the Cancer sign. And it's this beautiful energy that every moment is either a choice of fear or unconditional love. In 4 areas. Our mind, so the story, like here with the swords, is the mind. What story we're putting into a situation, we get to choose that. What emotion we're feeling as we go through it. What energy we want to put forward, and what physical action we want to take. Now, it doesn't feel like we're making choices sometimes because we're so inundated our entire lives with opinion of how things are supposed to be, should be, need to be, have to be, and all that. And we take it on as our own opinion, our own habit, and it becomes our reaction. But when we slow things down, we realize I get to choose all of those. No one makes me unhappy. That's my job. Only I can choose that. But I can break away from the stories that I've been told everything is supposed to mean. So definitely this first 4 weeks, or 4 months, is definitely this energy of stepping into your power, understanding your power of choice in all 4 of those areas of your life there. Yeah, and here's the full card. So perfect, because 2 major arcana so far. These are significant changes. The full card is the 0. It's the first card in the major arcana, following the world card, which is significant ending of old cycles, beginning of new adventures, letting go of all those expectations that we were talking about. And there's this freedom that comes in because you're not feeling this restriction. It's like a little toddler, 1 or 2 years old, before they're told all the praise and punishment things that create all these expectations around it. There's this freedom. Nothing feels impossible. Everything feels as a possibility. And this is what you're headed into here. You know, looking and shooting for the stars here because you haven't been told. You can't do that. You're like, yee! And so there's this freedom that comes in there. Look, and then you have another 4 pentacles. So this solid foundation mentally brings this feeling of solid foundation in the outside world too. You feel this solid sense of your outside world. Stability has entered in these first 4 months. You have this solid foundation of things that comes in. So it's like creating a solid springboard for you to spring off into what comes next year. So let's take a look. You've got May through August here. So what blessings coming here? Wow, you got the King of Swords. So royalty, and the king not only rules over air and thought and belief and mindset, but all the kings are given a second portion of air, and they're the master of thought and belief and mindset. This Ace of Swords allows us to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realms, and at the same time, like we're talking about with this 4 of Swords, that Ace of Swords that they're sleeping on, well, here it is. That's one of the big things this king learns during the 4 of Swords, is that I can cut away these thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that no longer serve me. So I feel like you do a significant amount in these 4 months, but when you go into this 4 months, I feel like you are so excited about how the removal of these fears worked for you. You're like cleaning house now with all of those, of the mind that's coming in here. So I love that. And then, yeah, that's the blessing. Well, here's the reinforcement of that. Knight of Swords, movement of thought and belief and mindset, and the pursuit, the quest for this Ace of Swords, the quest of more things to clear out. The clarity that comes in during these 4 months is amazing. Just about everything in your life, about these deep-seated knowledge and the knowledge that you gleaned from past lifetimes. You're becoming more aware of that. Your ideas around abundance and life purpose and how you're putting things in. You're just like, I feel like you're abundance is taking care of itself. This flow of your career and stuff is just kind of flowing. I feel like this is like your focus for the year, and it's giving you the clarity you need to understand what it is you want to do next year, 2025, or at least starting in the last 4 months of 2024. I feel like you're doing a big transformation, a big self-understanding of your relationships with others, your relationship with yourself, and their relationship with the world, and you're discovering what it is you truly want to do. A big aha, but I feel like you're diving deep, and this connection to the deep world of the Akashic records and past lives is such an important piece of where you're going to be going. Yeah, here's the Three of Swords that you're letting go of here. So more things, like I said, big ahas happening where you're releasing fears here. Yeah, that brings you this 10 of Cups. Joy overflowing. It's like with the release of the fears, all of this emotion is just bubbling to the top. All of these swords that were happening, these were blocks. These were like in a pipeline, the clogs in it, and you've been clearing them out. And so there's this flood of emotional energy that we knew was coming. But these 4 months are huge for you, and releasing that stuff and being flooded with tons and tons of knowledge. So be prepared. May through August is huge in having those awarenesses come for you. And then September through December, yeah, here you go, magician. You got this mighty power, knowing you have everything you need within you to make your dreams come true. And this is diving deep, within yourself, knowing that you have all the knowledge. Definitely with the Ace of Swords here, you have all the knowledge you need to move forward towards this dream that's revealed to you. You have all the emotional awareness, you have all the physical outside awareness, and the magician that holds this magic wand, being a conduit. This infinity symbol at the top represents your higher self, and you're allowing all this energy, this love energy, to flow through you and out into the world. And this is when you're discovering how it is you uniquely want to present and give and share this unconditional love in your heart with the world. So I love that. Queen of Cups, one of the most gifted and empathic individuals in the deck. Very much a counterpart, like the High Priestess, to the Magician, because all the queens are given a second portion of water. So you went from mastering mind here with two of the air energies, and here's 2 of the Cups energies. So she's the master of emotion, so you've mastered mind and that, and you really dove deep where you feel like and this makes sense, that you're really stepping into this gift that you have of accessing the Akashic records. And so you're starting to develop, how do I want to use this in my own unique way, and sharing this with the world, starting within this 4 months and then into 2025. Look, 4 of Swords coming back. So you've got this coming back here again, realizing where you've come from. And I feel like you're doing this wonderful reflection back to going, wow, I can't even imagine. I'm totally a new, different person than when I started at the beginning of the year. And you're recalling this 4 of Swords as you had this peace of mind that came in. And I love that. Yeah, and you have the 3 of Coins. Beautiful 3 of Pentacles, which this is all about being true to your authentic self. And it's beautiful because with all of this, especially I felt like this 4-month period here is about you discovering how you want to share your gift with the world. You're going to do this in your own unique way, and you're not going to try to regurgitate how other people are doing it, and afraid of losing people's praise or getting punished by people. You are like, this is what I'm doing, how I'm going to do it, and I'm working it out. And you're allowing yourself to be unique in it and how you're doing that here. So, wow, what an amazing 2024. So much diving deep into the spirit world, deep into the Akashic records, specifically in that area, is very highlighted for you here. a lot of wisdom and knowledge comes in the middle of the year, but I love where you're going to be headed for it. And I'm excited to see how you're uniquely going to use that information in helping people in their lives. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's what they have for you for 2024, the overall. Now, of course, every week I have a pick a card. And so that's how we can keep up week to week and see what new energies are coming, what other messages Spirit has for us. So just make sure to keep out for those. And if you have your all options selected on your notification settings, if you're subscribed to my channel, then you will be notified as soon as those new pick a cards come out each week. And I have special ones like these that I'll put out from time to time too, which you'll keep you in the loop. So until we chat again, then just know as you're going throughout this journey that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And as I said, of course, I love you too. So until we chat, much love to you. Hang in there and you take care.